What's up, guys? It was raining, so I didn't film anything on the water. Ended up top watering just a little bit. Had a couple fish swirl on it, that was it. And then after that, ran up the Gravois and kind of fished something just a little bit different area than what I normally end up fishing. Do want to remind everybody as we're coming up into the fall, winter tournament season, our winter series is going to be going on. I'll put the info here, a little flyer. So mark it on your calendar and enjoy the video.
There's one burn. Underneath the little catwalk. That was our first little short this morning. Kind of chunky for his size. Caught him just flipping a brush hog. And this time I don't have it pegged simply because I was throwing topwater. And the last time I had fished, I broke everything off by the end of the day. So I had a worm Texas rig on here, so I just tossed a brush hog on. It's got a 1/2 ounce weight. We're gonna poke around this dock here. It's got a lot of empty slips, see if we have any brush in here. Got it, Bernie. That was all wound up on that. That was weird. I could like feel him, but I was through this piece of plastic. My line had gone over it. It didn't look like a keeper, about 14-ish. Alright, there's our first little short up here in the Gravois. We moved. Start bass fishing. Say bye, Bernie. There's a keeper, Bernie. Hey, he ain't big, but he is a keeper. Real shallow in between a pontoon lift. See you later, buddy. He ate it as soon as it hit the water. Alright, bro, we gotta get a new brush hog. He ate it. See you later, buddy. Definitely no lack of bites up here. I haven't been fishing for very long at all. Pretty much catch them every stop. I pulled into one spot so far. I didn't get a bite, but that I picked too shallow of a cut. Not like depth, but like off of the but off of the cove. So you got your creek channel that runs through your cove. So yeah, this one's pretty far, pretty long. Seems to be better than I hopped in one that was very, very shallow. Only had like 2 docks in it. And it was super shallow, like even shallower than this. So it could have just been that too, but I'm trying to get it a little bit more consistent maybe, or figure out if one's better than the other. Like I said, so far, anything like this has been fish, just nothing big, just one keeper so far. Been doing this for about 40 minutes or so. And that will pretty much, and that'll slow it down. There's a little one birdie. Oh, he spit it. All right, our trip up the Gravois here is complete. I ran down the lake a little bit trying to dodge some rain, but really similar to how Steve and I did in our last tournament. I think I fished for like an hour and a half-ish, maybe 2 hours, just kind of flipping around shallow. I think I caught 10-ish and had one keeper. So that's about on pace for how Steve and I were. About 10% of our fish were keepers. And even more so, like it was like a 15.5-inch fish. So that's all I really did. I didn't even really fish deep. I said I was going to, I never did. I started crappie fishing earlier today, and they smashed me. I couldn't get them things to bite, so I'm gonna go try them one more time here before I hang it up on them. I fished one spot this morning for topwater on a big flat, and then I rolled up to like the first stock and I caught 2 short fish with the brush hog as well on the lower end. So that's all I fished down here, so I can't say that the shallow bite has caught up on the lower end, at least equal to what it was in other parts of the lake, since I was further up the Gravois where the water had a little bit more color to it than down here. It's still pretty clear. I'm kind of at like the 5-mile marker, maybe almost right here. So that's pretty much that. Same old for me with the brush hog. I pitched the jig around a little bit, but the brush hog was the best, which is the little chartreuse coat. Nothing has really changed in that regard for me. I'll have to see what Steve did today. He was fishing as well, see if he did any better. But man, I don't know. I would say you kind of have to fish a little deeper on the lower end to get some of those quality fish. We get some rain coming, and then I think next week is all supposed to be cool. We start getting some lower temperatures in the night. I think that's really going to start turning things the way we are. We kind of almost just been in that lull of you know, fishing like really early September or even late August. Is kind of how I feel it is. It's kind of been. I think that cooler weather is going to help, you know, push that up. Obviously, our days are starting to get a little bit shorter, so definitely going to get some fish transitioning. A ton of shad, though, I can say, definitely here on the lower end and where I was up in the Gravois, from definitely from halfway back in these creeks to pretty far. But up here, like in my cove, it was from the very back all the way out to the main lake. It was just gigantic schools of shad everywhere there. So, but I gotta take Penelope out and get some maintenance done on her, so I'll have some videos for that going, and then we'll be back out on the water probably after the big bass bash. I'm not fishing it this year. I got some other stuff going on, but we'll be back out here after that. I'll probably bass fish, and I gotta get some revenge on these crappie. The crappie are killing me. I found so many, and they just couldn't get them to eat. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.